Joining us right now, Yuvraj Pokarna is a columnist, Sandeep Anirudhan, the founder of Citizens Agenda for Bengaluru, and Joseph Hoover, who's also an author. Gentlemen, really appreciate you joining us on the broadcast. And a disclaimer before we start the discussion on this, there's going to be a lot of interruptions because we also have callers also calling us right now. And let's start with Sandeep Anirudhan, who's always on the show with us, talking about citizen-centric issues plaguing Bengaluru. Now, Sandeep, you just heard Mohandas Pai there. He says he met DK Shivkumar when the entire issue was brought up, and DK Shivkumar had some priorities listed. Now, when you hear it, does sound like DK Shivkumar or any other leader knows what the problem is. But the real question is, if they already know what the problem is, why aren't they fixing it? It's not like there's no money. Bengaluru is the second highest tax-paying city in India. There's definitely no reason to say that they don't have the money.
I think Mr. DK Shivkumar might know what the problem is, but certainly not Mr. Mohandas Pai. See, the only reason why Ahmedabad is better than Bengaluru boils down to just two things. They have a planning authority which does plan development.
Sandeep, very early in the show, you're already admitting that Ahmedabad is better than Bengaluru. You are a hardcore Bengalurian. I've seen you fight for the cause in the city, and now starting the show, you're clearly admitting it.
Ashish, it's not just Ahmedabad. Any city in India is better than Bengaluru. Our politicians have trashed this city by being lawless. What I mean is, there is a clear law set out in our constitution that a city has to have a planning authority, it has to master plan, and you have to devolve and decentralize governance. Both are happening in Ahmedabad. That is why it's ahead of Bengaluru. They have master plans, they revise them regularly, they consult with the city, elected councils. Therefore, they know the pulse of the people, they know what the city wants and needs. In Bengaluru, actually, you'll be shocked to know that a High Court ruling in 2016 even called the previous master plan, RMP 2015, which is still being shamelessly used by the government, which expired in 2015. Even that was called out as void because it did not follow due process as per 74th Amendment. So we've had lawlessness from 1992, 32 years. Our government has not followed the constitution. Therefore, our city is suffering. It's because we didn't build capacity for planning.
Absolutely. Sandeep, the problem is it's not just limited to lawlessness. There is civic apathy, there's a water crisis, the infrastructure is an absolute mess.